Both have another season guaranteed. Nutcharut having returned to the tour via the Asia Oceania Q School last summer. And Mink on the tour, courtesy of her World Championship triumph last year.
Well, she could go into the bunch of 5 reds here in the middle of the table. It's the angle. Looks absolutely A1 for that. Well, not the most adventurous split, but it's perfectly okay, actually. Pushing a red towards the left middle. And if this goes in, then really, with a high-value colour available, there's another good chance. Slightly awkward cueing over the black is the problem here. Little smile. I think the cue ball has drifted on a fraction too far. There is that reserve red to the right middle, which is awkward cueing, but I don't think she particularly wanted to play it. If she's on the other red, then I think she'll still play the 1-2 down from the pink spot, or 3 down. And if it is really tight, then I still think it would be an idea to play the other red. I suppose it's either it goes or it doesn't. She believes it when it pots. Hard to tell from that angle. No problem. Again, there's a good chance this, you know. She's looking as assured as Poomjang in amongst them. She made that nice break earlier, which actually completed the clearance would have been 91. Then we had Poomjang getting a century. So the standard has gone up in this match a little bit. Nice cannon that as well. Well played.
Never a lot of fun using the spider, having to cue down onto the cue ball, but she didn't have to do anything with the cue ball there positionally, which helped. So 10 points to the good. And she'll be thinking, as long as Nutcharut remains on 8 frames, there's some hope.
$39. $40.
When she claimed the world title last year in that dramatic finale against Windy Jans on the final black 6-5, she became the first new winner of the tournament since 2015.
It's really nice striking on that last shot, that black. There wasn't a wide angle, but she brought the cue right back and
47.
let the cue do the work beautifully through the ball.
$48.
Now the pink will go back on its own spot. That's the only thing. The wouldn't want to play on the red to the left corner. Serious chance to get a 3 figures up here. It's a wonderful chance for that. It's been an excellent break so far.
$54. $55.
Well, on the main tour, Mink Nutcharut has never made a century. Obviously, she has made them in matches on the women's tour, I believe. But this is a really good chance for that to change. For the moment, the frame is not quite won yet. It's a beautiful shot once again. This is a really good break. So now, when this red is potted, the frame will be safe.
62.
And I'd really like to see her compile a century.
$63.
Yeah, the standard has gone up dramatically this evening from both players, really. We saw Nutcharut beginning to find his touch in the second half of the first session. Of course, he won 4 frames in a row from 2 each. But the last 3 frames have been right out of the top draw. 73 from Mink for 7-3. An even century from Nutcharut to make it 8-4. And now this opportunity for Mink to break new ground on tour this season.
It's not one of the better shots. She could still get the century with the yellow. The yellow will come back out again, but she didn't really want to play this shot. So exactly 100 is possible here. Although this is not quite perfect, but it's a natural to come off 2 cushions, so she's back in the game if this yellow goes in. Beautiful.
75.
Excellent recovery now. Mink Nutcharut, a chance to get a century break in the World Championships.
Just made her highest break of the match. 73 in that 11th frame.
78.
But what a terrific contribution this has been. She has it all to do, given the match score, but she's beginning to produce her best snooker.
82.
Yes, absolutely. And she's had good control. Lost position briefly on the yellow there. Now just pop these last 2 balls and knock in the century break. Little grin on her face. She feels that she's maybe gone wrong, but it looks perfect to me. Just to run down onto the black. Well, what a moment this is. What a moment.
93.
It's been a beautiful break from Mink Nutcharut. A chance for a century.
And whatever else she goes on to achieve, she'll never forget it. A first World Championship century from the women's world #1 and former world champion Mink Nutcharut.